time now for the Beer Chill morning news on this Monday morning, October 26, 2015. Good morning to you all. This lovely Monday morning here, Monday, October 26, 2015. Back to work, back to school. Here now your news at 9, 0, and top story here at 8 a.m. this Monday morning here is at least 43 dead as magnitude 7.5 earthquake shakes Afghanistan and Pakistan and Jammu, India. With a strong tremor as patients were shifted outdoors at the government medical college hospital after a strong tremor was felt in Jammu, India. Processed meats such as bacon or hot dogs causes cancer, a World Health Organization group said in a long-awaited determination on Monday. 5 people dead after a whale launched into a port carrying 27 people sank off the coast of Torpedo, British Columbia on Sunday, rescue coordinator said. The trade negotiations with the United Auto Workers and General Motors Company reached a tentative agreement on it as close terms for a new 4-year labor contract confirmed the threat to strike the union said late on Sunday night. The honeymoon might be over before it even begins for the House Speaker and in waiting Paul Ryan, where he is elevated. A masked man tried to crash his car at the gates of the military barracks in southern Belgium, according to prosecutors and local media. In an interview aired on Sunday, the United States' principal ally in the Iraq war said there were elements to truth the arguments of the 2003 invasion of Iraq that led to the rise of the Islamic State. Greek and 40 say 2 more refugees or other migrants have drowned, and 2 separate citizens, thousands of people continue. More than 120 people have been injured, 5 of them critically, when a high-speed ferry coming from the ancient Camelot of a buckout smashed an object into the water. Jerusalem Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has raised possibly of revoking benefits and travel rights of some Palestinians living in East Jerusalem, and government officials said on Monday in response to a wave of Palestinian violence. Woman faces second-degree murder charge in Oklahoma homecoming parade crash in Oklahoma State in Stillwater. Tallahassee, the state's first bear hunt in 21 years, ended on Sunday after 2 days season in all. 295 bears were killed across the state were reported when the hunt was ended by state wildlife officials at 9 p.m. A shooter unleashed a barrage of gunfire on the North Carolina Central University campus, striking one student from behind as they scrambled for safety, police and a witness said. New York City's Providence Police Unit Chief is called for a boycott of Quentin Tarantino films after the Pulp Fiction director participated in protests against police brutality. McDonald's sales were declining over the past 2 years, and the fast food company had to think of something quick, according to a report from the Chicago Tribune. McDonald's made one simple change to the menu that led to a 6.1% leap in their share. Duke Energy Incorporated acquired Piedmont Natural Gas for a company for $4.9 billion in cash out of the distribution company, the Energy's producer organization. Valiant Pharmaceuticals International on Monday said it has formed a special committee to review the charges over that's out in the relationship with the mail-order pharmacy field or RX services. Xerox Corporation reported 9.6% of fall in quarterly revenue hurt by lower printer sales and a strong dollar and said it would review its operations. Look at that stock market report here. Dow 17,646.70 up 157.54. SP 527.15 and Nasdaq 5,031.86. As approaches sun coming along during begin injected complex organic molecules suggested that the building blocks of life were present in our solar system when the planets formed. Monday morning's close conjunction with Venus, Jupiter, and Mars can be viewed with the naked eye. These fossilized shark teeth were from one of the largest predators that ever lived in the Western National in the jaws of the megalodon shark. An orca captain today, J-53 is fourth born in the J-Pod this year and was spotted on the west coast of San Juan Island on Saturday. The number of people living in stage 4 metastatic breast cancer is not known as a general, so the doctor might be surprised by this lack of information as it was surprised by a few years back. Teal Pumpkin project aims to protect kids with food allergies. Pregnant ladies are vulnerable to gestational diabetes by being pregnant, as a sort of a diabetes affects not only ladies being pregnant, but in addition to the well-being of their child. Our new study of hot dogs found 14.4% are were problematic in some way, and some contain human DNA as a group called Clear Foods LS345 hot dogs and sausage from 75 brands sold by 10 different retailers using genomic technology. Peter Childers, 805. Time for Sports Reporter. Norway Eagle Patriots make it 6-0 with a 30-23 victory over the New York Jets, while the New York England Revolution defeat the New York City Football Club 3-1. Talladega, Alabama, as Joey Logano made his first straight trip to victory lane, questions 12 to wrap out. Reigning Sprint Cup champion Kevin Harvick, slate race tactics. Peter Chaladusa, 805. Here, time for a travel report of this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. Starting off down in Red Island, where 1 billion in the westbound side of Newport Bridge slow. Route 4 to southbound side, so from Waterloo to Exeter to North Kingstown here. 285 to the southbound side, so from Route 6 in Johnson all the way out to Route 12 in Crescent here. 295 to the northbound side, so from 95 in Westwark all the way out to Route 37 in Crescent here. Route 95 to the northbound side, so from 37 in Warwick all the way out to downtown Providence here. 146 to the southbound side, so from Route 50 then Providence side and downtown Providence here. 95 to the southbound side, so from Protected Scripps all the way into downtown Providence here. We get an accident on 295 northbound around Route 14 and another accident 295 around Route 12, so expect some delays here. 95 and the southbound side protected scripts are to downtown Providence here. 185 to the westbound side, so from Seacock all the way up to downtown Providence here. 185 to the eastbound side, so from Somerset on 103 all the way up to the Zachem Bridge here. 24 to the northbound side is slow from Berkeley all the way out to Route 44 and Taunton due to an accident here on 24 between 140 and Taunton and 44 to Random, so expect some delays around the Taunton area Route 24 here. 28 at the northbound side, a little slow around the borderway, but the border second bridges are looking good here. 95 on the northbound side, so from Route 152 in North Attleboro all the way out to Route 1 in Sheridan and the bricks again from Deposit Street in Norwood all the way out to Route 120 in Canton to do it accident on 120 on the southbound, 120 on the northbound side around Route 95 in Kansas, so expect some delays here. 24 to the northbound side, so from Harrison Boulevard, Dave all the way to Route 120 in Canton here. Route 3 to the northbound side, so from Derby Street to Higman all the way to the Braintree split here. 120 to the southbound side, so from 24 in Red Off all the way to the Braintree split. 120 on the northbound side, so from the Braintree split all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham. 120 to the southbound side is slow for the Reddit stretch. 120 to the northbound side, so from 28 in Reddit all the way out to Waltham. Due to some accidents on 120 to the southbound side around Route 28 in Lexington here, and 495 in the northbound side, so from 126 in Bellingham all the way out to Route 485, Mass Pike in Westbury here. Mass Pike in the eastbound side, so from Route 9 in Framingham all the way out to the Austin Breton Tolls, Mass Pike in the westbound side, so from Logan Airport all the way out to the Pruitt Tunnel here. San Francisco Expressway on the northbound side, it is slow from the Braintree split all the way at the Dorchester San Francisco Expressway, the southbound side, so from the Dorchester stretch here. 290 in the eastbound side, so from Auburn and Orient to Route 9 in Worcester. 146 on the northbound side, so for Route 290 in Worcester here. 93 to the southbound side, it is so from Belleville all the way out to the Zachem Bridge here. 2 middle to the southbound side, so from South Station to the Mass Pike here. 7 to the little slow, California is looking good here. 495 on the southbound side, so from 117 in Stowe all the way out to Route 290 in Marlboro here. 495 on the northbound side, so from Route 28 in Littleton all the way out to Route 4 in Chelmsford. 495 southbound side, so from the Chelmsford stretch around Route 4 here. 495 the southbound side, it is slow from Lawrence all the way out to Route 38 Lowell here. 495 on the northbound side, so the westward stretch. Route 2 to the eastbound side, so for the Littleton stretch here. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from Route 113 to Tingsboro all the way out to Billerica here. 120 on the northbound side, a little over the Gloucester stretch, up in New Hampshire. 93 to the southbound side here. It is so from 20 to Londonderry to Route 102. Everett Turnpike, so from Manchester, Boston, Regional Airport to Merrimack here. 95 in New Hampshire is looking good from Seabrook all the way up to Portsmouth. 95 looking good from Peabody all the way up to Amesbury. And up in Maine Turnpike, the Maine Turnpike's looking good from York to Augusta via Pulton here. Okay, looking at MBTA alerts here. Orange Line may be experiencing minor delays between Oak Grove and Welton on Monday due to necessary train maintenance in Malden. Come your rail. Greenwich Line, train 0716 to the 4 from South Station, late 30 minutes due to switch failure. Here. Kingston Plymouth Line, train 0337 eliminated from South Station, late today, 15:25 minutes due to early switch problem. Kingston Plymouth Line, train 040 837 from Kingston, delayed today, 5 to 10 minutes due to late turn of equipment. Here. And board. Low line train 307, 7:25 a.m. from North Station at Wilmington and North Billwick on inbound track today. Board Lowell line train 310, 7:46 a.m. from Lowell at North Billwick on outbound track today due to signal problem. Here. Needham line train 604, 7:30 a.m. from Needham Line, late today, 15-20 minutes of late equipment here. Needham line train 606, 82 a.m. from Needham Line, delayed 5 to 10 minutes to the late turn equipment. And Needham line train 605, 7:05 a.m. from substation, delayed today, 10 to 15 minutes to the late rate traffic ahead here. Providence Solar Line train 906, 7:40 from substation, delayed today to 15-20 minutes to the late turn equipment. Providence Solar Line train 905, 7:02 a.m. from substation, delayed today, 20-25 minutes to the late turn equipment here. Here, Chaldeus time, 8:11, time out for weather reporting for today. Sun skies about 53 degrees and north about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Tonight, clear skies about 29 degrees, calm wind. Tuesday, sun skies about 53 degrees and calm wind. Tuesday, punch bug after 2 a.m. Boaz, cloud skies about 30 degrees and calm wind. Wednesday, rain like wave after 2 p.m. Punch bug before 8 a.m. Boaz. Cloud skies have about 60 degrees and east with about 5 to 9 miles and gust high is 20 miles an hour. Chest patient 6%. Wednesday, rain low at 57 degrees and chest patient is 9%. Thursday, chest chance before 1 p.m. Most skies have about 69 degrees and chest patient is 30%. Thursday, Punk skies about 42 degrees. Friday, sun skies about 36 degrees, low about 36 degrees. Saturday, sun skies about 32 degrees. Saturday, Punk skies about 36 degrees. And Sunday, most sun skies about 53 degrees. Here, currently in Norton, 39 degrees with first skies, humidity 76%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel morning news on this Monday morning, October 26, 2015. Please have a good morning and a good positive. Here.